Yeah, I stopped doing the Zooms because, it's time.
Yeah.
And I had the people that book our show, we're not going to make it available anymore because I'm boosted. I'm fucking, most people are vaxxed and people have started to come over. So unless they're in Europe or unless it's Meryl Streep, then I'm like, you got to come over. I mean, that's what makes the thing good.
Right.
Don't you think? I mean, you and I had this problem. I blew up at you like in an unnecessary fashion. I apologize. I've been reintroduced to my rage.
Oh, yeah, big time.
This blood red face screaming.
Wow.
Sorry, buddy.
I was trying to picture where you were at that time in the car.
It's so sad and unnerving when that voice comes out of me. I'm like, I haven't grown at all.
Oh.
This shit is not fucking fixed. If not, it seems like it might be a little worse. And my solution is maybe don't get close to people.
Yeah. Well, I've definitely had that over my life. Definite stay way back because people have left you in your life.
Yeah. But do you? Like the fucked up thing that was hilarious and sad is like I'm all mad because we're talking about Dark Fonzie. I can't commit to a schedule, but it's like I have a good time doing it. And then you start going like, well, it's all about you, and I thought you meant everything. Yeah. So I fucking lose my mind. And then you're like, no, the show, dude. And I'm like, oh, that's different.
Yeah, because I'd never seen that Marin ever.
Well, lucky you didn't see it. It was in the car.
Yeah,
it was in the car blowing up your phone.
But it was, and it comes down to there's different tones on text and everything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But last week I was in Vegas, and you said, "Hey man, I don't want to do Zoom."
Right.
And I thought it would be funny to do a Zoom, and one on Zoom, And so
well, you didn't say that.
But I just thought myself it would be fucking kooky.
Well, here's what's going through my mind. It's like he wants to get this in, so he can make some money. Which I don't mind. But like even if I'm not seeing money, that's not really the point. It's fun. But I hate Zooms are trying to
right.
So I thought it was more like I need to get a schedule going. There was no way I could interpret you going like it'd be fun to do a Zoom because it'd be weird. All I thought was like he needs to get this done. I don't want to do Zoom, so fuck it. And then you said, well then fuck it. We'll do it. We'll do one more. And then I'm like, all right, fuck it.
Yeah.
But then like it just turns into, then I didn't think I heard from you, but you called me, but I didn't see that you called.
And I text though right before the call and said, I'm good Tuesday or Wednesday. And you didn't see that.
Yeah, but I was still mad about this sort of like, let's just do it one more. Right. Even if we should just make this the last one, or we should just do one more. I don't know. The thing is, I'm sorry I interrupted you.
Yeah.
I told, I don't talk like this to anybody. Like whatever I'm doing on here with you is definitely a different version of me than is available anywhere else. So like, I like that.
Yeah.
At least we can talk, but go ahead. Tell me how terrible I was. Okay.
Well, I don't think you're terrible, but I think that I am a schedule guy, not to make money. I don't care about that.
No.
I'm definitely, and you coming from the AA world, I figured that you would be into a schedule also. And also,
what's that got to do with it?
Well, people get into a kind of a regiment,
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, okay, when I first started, I knew you weren't going to do it every week. Then you said, how about once a month? I said, how about twice a month? You said, okay, cool. And then each week, I'm like, hey, so let's get a date going. And my whole thing is, I have a full schedule going too at the same time you do.
Right.
And I have to wait for you, and then you go, okay, I can do tomorrow. And then I go, oh, fuck, I got 9 things I got to readjust.
Right.
And it was never about any kind of money. I mean, who cares? But I did sign up for this ads, and they were like, hey, the ads. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, fuck, these guys are coming at me.
Yeah.
Let's just end it. That way I can tell them, hey, man, there is no show.
And I took that as passive aggressive, and I fucking lost my mind. And then like we're texting back and forth, and you still don't know my tone. You're like, and I'm like, no.
Yeah.
If you got something you want to get, if you got something straight, if you want to get, what did I say? I don't even want to look at the text.
Oh, I got it here.
Go ahead.
It was.
Go ahead.
Oh man. Okay. It was. I kind of got these weird goosebumps because I was just kind of like, whoa.
It was upsetting. I was upsetting.
Yeah.
I get it, but I was like, if you got something you want to say to me,
Yeah.
it was like that kind of shit.
It was like high school, like locker. Meet me. Okay.
Not quite that.
I know, but here. All right. So it's like, hey, I want to do Zoom Fonzie. Rather do live. Okay, let's just do one more and call it next week. I'm around Tuesday or Wednesday. Okay, man. Okay, so I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's it. And so then I don't talk to you again
Then
because
the seed was planted.
yeah, it's and then you're like
A week later.
A week later, you go. So no response to this in a week. Fuck it. Let's just call it. We don't need to do any more. I said, cool. But I'm reading it in this tone now that I hear. Before I thought you were just like, fuck it, man. Let's just not do it. I was like, cool.
You know, I was seething.
Yeah.
Holding my phone like a fucking baby.
And then you write, yeah, cool. Make sure when you tell your fans why, it was because I didn't want to do Zoom because I thought the show would suck on Zoom and my inability to commit to a schedule made it difficult for you to monetize. So you became a bitch. And yeah, well, fuck it then. As opposed to do it monthly or something like that. Yeah. Shit. If you have a fucking problem with me, you better let me know straight up. I'm not going to this passive-aggressive cunt shit.
Yeah.
I'm fucking so tired of people, man. Cunt shit. Fuck you. I'm like, you're funny, man. I called you last week and left you a text. You never called me back. If I'm wrong, you somehow bring it. Whatever, dude. Then I sent you a picture of the text and the phone call.
Yeah, I know.
And then I didn't see you called. Shit gets away from me.
Yeah.
Being pulled a million different ways, whatever. So I didn't call back. Fuck it, man. Later. And then I called you, and then it was a real time bomb. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, well, I was correcting the cunt. That was the funny thing. It's like the second cunt.
Yeah.
Like I was correcting. Yeah, man, it's been a rough couple weeks, buddy.
Yeah.
So, I'm just, I've got myself mired up.
Yeah.
How was, but I apologize, and I'm glad we got through it.
Yeah.
That was,
I was just, my thing is I just get a lot of emails and it starts to lay on to me because they know you're not going to answer. So they're like, when's the new Dark Fonzie? And I'm excited because people love it. And I've been trying to find something that people dig. I'm not looking for, I need people to dig me.
Right.
But when you hit something that people like, you're like, fuck, this is kind of cool. You know?
Right. Yeah. No, I get it. And I like doing it. And but I've just been losing my mind because I just feel spread so fucking thin. I feel like I gotta get off Instagram. I gotta stop engaging with strangers. I've got to stop, I'm old, I feel like, and I just want my life to be a little more simple. And now all this rage is coming out again. And I don't know, I talked about it on my show about, going to see Wilco and realizing, at some point Tweety says, we made it through. And I'm sitting there thinking nah, but not everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was crushed me. And then I just realized I'm fucking mad and I don't know what to do with that. And then, I did some stupid shit over the last week and that made me mad at myself. So what I'm experiencing is I got this big show coming up. And I'll be honest with you, in my life, the amount of times I've created this much self-doubt, self-hatred, and drama before a big show, 98%.
Yeah.
98%.
Well, I've seen it with you.
Yeah.
Every time you're getting ready to do a special, you're like, I don't know, fuck it. I'm not doing this shit anymore. And then you do it. And then you're like, it's weird that you don't recognize the insanity, but maybe it's part of the process.
I guess so. But it's not a choice.
Yeah.
What it is I have to make everything life or death somehow. And I guess that's what I do. Everything is weighing in the balance where ultimately zero is weighing in the balance.
Yeah.
Nothing. It should all be fucking gravy from here. Do the thing you've done all your life. Do it well, enjoy it if you can, and move on. I don't give a fuck if I get another special, but I got to go in thinking man, I got to go in utterly destabilized.
Yeah, I know.
As opposed to fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't drink, I don't do drugs, but I can get myself into enough shit to where I can destabilize my entire sense of being and then be like, ladies and gentlemen, Mark Maron, watch me swim out of this fucking pit.
Yeah. I hear you, dude. And then I look at you and I'm like 3 years behind you in age. And I'm like, hey, this guy, other than his nuttiness, has got it made. He's got a great following. They read books. They watch movies. And then there's somebody behind me is watching me going, that fucker's got it made.
Yeah.
We're all in the same thing. But I get it, man. It's
But that's not. But you're not like that. You know, that's not your trip, man.
yeah. Well, I bottle it down. You know, I mean,
You hold your mud, buddy.
I push it
So
down.
those days with the bikers, you hold your mud, man.
I mean,
Dean ain't gonna talk.
well, I think that, you know, we were talking about it, and I went off on you once you were going off on me, and I hadn't been in that kind of rage.
Yeah, I was excited for you.
And probably like maybe about 25 years. There was one time I had that kind of rage early on at the store, but I fucking walked down the street because I knew if I unleashed that at the store, you know, and maybe I should have at the time on the people that were fucking trying to push me around. You know, but I said, fuck these guys. They're just insecure. And I recognized it and moved on. But I hadn't been in that rage in a long time.
I pushed you over. Leave it to me.
Yeah.
Leave it to me. I'll find it, man.
But it is something I push down a lot. And I don't know if that's good either. Because then eventually you're just cooking. Everybody's like, Dean's all good, man. It's cool. It's not all good all the time. You know?
No, I know. But I know you fight depression. You fight darkness. And like, you know, a lot of your energy goes into, you know, taking care of yourself so you don't have to be in that.
Yeah.
You know, I just like I do get, and I know some of it is sobriety stuff. Like people will say, well, he's dry, he's not taking care of himself. But like, I don't know, man, my whole life, you know, I used to go on stage with that shit.
Yeah.
And I don't really want to, but like last week, dude, I did some fucking out there shit.
Yeah.
You know, some real, like kind of like angry but precise shit. And it's real deal stuff. I mean, sometimes when you're in that zone, you can find some real stuff, but you know, there's always going to be not necessarily a price to pay, but it's going to have an impact.
Yeah.
And you know, and it can be hobbling, because I went around like that, you know, for most of my youth. You know, when I was starting out this business, and nothing came because, like, you know, I'd bring it on stage. I was like that off stage. I was inconsiderate. You know, I would snap at people. I ruined relationships with women because of my anger and my paranoia.
Yeah.
And but also in like my inability to handle things. So the fact that it's sort of that intact, you know, my friend Brendan had a good point. You know, the guy I work with, where he's like, "Look, man, you know, this comes down to you and this fucking self-hatred shit, or whatever you do to make that happen." Because it's like there was something stabilizing in a way about the trauma of grief for a long time. And now, like, I'm sort of coming out of that first stage of it or whatever, like the immediacy of it is different. And now I'm sort of re-entering me. And this is what it looks like, you know, back to me, you know, whereas like, you know, like just being traumatized is different. So this is like from older trauma. I'm still angry. This is wound rage. Yeah. But like, what the fuck, man? I don't know. Like, I can keep it in.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I feel fucked with.
So, well, like when you came at me, I was more angry at some other shit that had to do with like social media. I was telling you of like, I've always felt confused in my life, mostly of, you know, I'll have some friends for some years and then all of a sudden they're just not around anymore. Yeah. And I'm like, wait, did I do something wrong? You know, and instead of them saying like, you know, I don't know if it's a jealousy thing or what it is, but anyway, so at the time I'm in Vegas.
Getting old thing.
I'm fucking Vegas, lonely, looking at my social media, and, you know, some people that I consider friends had unfollowed me. And I was like, why would this person unfollow me? You know what I mean? Like, hey, it's a small fucking thing. It's shallow to think, or, you know, who cares?
It's so destructive.
Back in the old days, you didn't know when people unfollowed you.
I want to shut the whole thing down. I've been unfollowing anybody. Everybody. I'm only following 30 people, and most of them are food and music. I've got like 3 different things I follow where I'm just shown desserts and fucking meals, and then like, you know, old blues music. Yeah, and that to me seems great, as opposed to like, no, this guy. What's this guy doing? No,
I know.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. I gotta go check my pie. Can I check the pie? I'm gonna go check the pie.
Oh shit!
I got a pumpkin pie in the oven.
Oh, fuck.
Remember?
Are we gonna eat that?
I don't know, man. It might have to cool down.
Oh yeah.
But let me go check it.
Okay.
I think the pie still needs like 4 or 5 minutes. So, but you were saying, the thing with the social media thing is like I can't take it because like I just like if I'm gonna look, I don't care who follows me.
Yeah, I don't either.
I never check that.
Yeah.
I don't Google myself. I don't pay attention to what's really going on Instagram in the big picture. I follow like a few people, mostly food and and music, but like it's interesting how that becomes the frame of your brain because you just see the same 30 people. Like it seems better to follow 1,000 because then at least it's like kind of watching random TV. But I don't follow hardly anybody, but I do get invested in people messaging me, and you're just going through. There's like so many of them, and it's like exhausting. And then you start thinking about this stuff, like the fact that I know, like 5 or 6 of my followers like pretty well. Just from showing up is a little weird to me.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
But it's sort of like I've made myself, and it's always been the way I do it. I've make myself very available and I'm very personal because I don't know how to do it any other way.
Yeah.
But after a certain point, there's a price of exhaustion to be paid.
Yeah.
And I get paranoid and I get whatever, man. It's just.
I just get bummed, because I'm like, wait a minute, this is so I'm following some people. And then and this is just dumb shit. We're grown men, and we're talking about dumb shit of a stupid app, and that's what's so horrible about it. But I'm following someone, then I go, oh, I like this. Then I go, oh, what's it? And then I go, wait, this person isn't following me. This is like a supposed friend of mine. Like, why? At what point did they unfollow me? Is what I'm.
But there's also the possibility that people bail. I mean, all those people that follow me on Twitter, I guarantee you more than half of them don't even bother with it anymore. Most people don't do it.
Yeah, I know. But when they unfollow you, that's a conscious decision of like,
maybe they're reeling it in.
Guy. Yeah.
Maybe they're, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe they don't like your content.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't like mid-century houses and random cars.
Who wouldn't like that? I hear you, right? They're probably like, I'm over this guy. Else he just put up fucking dream homes.
Dream homes, cars, and graphically organized promotional posters. And then bits and pieces of old rocker conversations.
Everything that doesn't work. You know what I mean? It's like,
Well, that's a bigger conversation, man. Because, look, dude, I mean, that's, how do we know those metrics?
I know.
Like, we know how many people listen to this shit.
Yeah.
We know how many people listen to our separate podcasts or whatever. But, like, what is because I get to the point where a decade ago or whenever it was, when I was still on Facebook, I would try to do that sort of like the paid for ads in certain areas when I was going there.
Right.
Like it takes a lot of time to do that.
Yeah.
But I have zero indicator that it did nothing.
I know.
And you do like, hashtag or like, keywords and shit.
Yeah.
And, I'd spend hours doing that shit, but I have no indicator that would do nothing because I didn't get up there and go like, how many people got the Facebook blast?
Yeah.
And then that thing just became too complicated. That was really the only reason I got off Facebook.
Are you off Facebook?
Totally.
Well, you know what?
There's a fan page, but I have nothing to do with it.
I heard that if you don't have a Facebook, you can't have an Instagram. Is that true?
I don't think so. I don't have a Facebook.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
I have a fan page, but I don't think my Instagram's attached to it.
Right.
I can't sign into Facebook.
Right. Yeah, because I don't have a Facebook either. There's a fan page. But I had to take it over because some fan made it and then just abandoned it. And when I did your podcast, I noticed there was over 2,000 messages on there back, 9 years ago.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, oh, shit, I got to get on here because it could be gigs and shit. And I never used the Facebook except once a week just to drop the podcast.
Yeah. I don't care anymore about it.
I don't either.
But the big question is, like, because I still feel, because I'm in the habit, that you throw it out there on Twitter. I've got the 900 and whatever thousand, and you throw it out there, the gig, or post a podcast every day or every episode.
That's all I do too.
And I guess sometimes it works as a reminder, but I can't tell you how many times I've done everything one could do.
Yeah.
Promoted on the podcast for a month.
Right.
Where people are like, I know you were here. Like, I don't know what, I used to do a bit about it. Like, what do I got to do? Come to your house?
Yeah, we talked about it. Oh, yeah, and then...
Here we talked about it?
No, but I in person because I was like, man, remember I called you and I was like, man, these fucking guys, I just did Des Moines, Iowa.
But it's not their fault.
I know.
It's like literally... Some people do not think to look at social media every fucking day or every week. Some people are like, I haven't looked at Twitter in weeks. For me and you, that's like, how do you live?
Yeah, I know, right? I was like,
I forgot I had Instagram. What? What is that? That's like brain cancer.
I know. I'm like, how do you live 5 minutes without looking at Instagram? But that's our addictive thing.
That's the
we
fucking
both
problem,
have addicts
dude.
in us, man.
It's that dopamine juice, man.
I know.
Up and down, up and down.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and I think they have studies on it too. You're just blasting your brain out.
That's all you're doing.
I just want out.
Yeah. I want out too. I wouldn't be on. I'm not really addicted so much to any of the social media. I love Instagram to look at photos.
Yeah.
I love looking at stuff because then I find people for the grail and shit.
Right.
But I'm not addicted to that. I'm more addicted to being able to work and get an audience.
Yeah, I know, but but what we're coming up with
working.
is is that
It's
what's
not
happening?
Working. It's not working. And also, I see the same 20 people. There's 64,000 people that follow me. I see the same 30 things.
Right.
I'm like, this is rigged.
Right. Well, I don't know if it's rigged. It's what I'm telling you. People just aren't there.
I know.
Like, my brother's on it. I follow him. I never see nothing. I unfollowed my mother.
Yeah.
Because she don't give a fuck.
Well, then they're like, I talked to an Instagram expert. He goes, well, what you need to do is you got to go through the people you follow and then look at a couple things. Then they get back into your feed. I go, fuck all that.
Yeah. Uh-oh. I'm going to go check the pie again. Put the music on.
Okay. How's the pie?
Pie's out.
All right.
It looks all right. It looks like some of the spices got a little clumped up. I don't know, man. I got the New York Times cooking app.
Yeah.
And got the pumpkin pie, and I tried to make my own crust, which is dicey, but it looks okay.
Yeah.
It's got a rustic look. It doesn't got hey, that's a nice slice in the coffee shop, what do you call it, case look.
Oh, yeah.
It's got the, no, he gave that a try. Gave it a good, it looks like it'll probably taste good.
That's what I was telling you. I only cheat twice a year now in the 5 years of no sugar, and that's Halloween and Thanksgiving. I get the pumpkin pie at Earth Cafe. I think it's the greatest pie I've ever had.
Oh my God, that place is pretty solid on the baked goods.
Yeah, this pumpkin pie, about 20 years ago, it was like a Thanksgiving, and I went over there, living my first kind of 21 years in LA alone. So I'm going to go over there and get some coffee and food or whatever.
The one on Melrose?
Yeah, they were open.
The original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I go up there and I go, oh, let me get a piece of that pumpkin pie also.
Yeah.
And I ate it out on the patio and lost my fucking mind.
Yeah.
And that was it. Every year, ding.
Yeah.
I'm there.
That's good. I mean, you should be able to do that.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I got to go down to, I'm going to Florida for Thanksgiving.
Oh, no.
It's all right, man.
Yeah.
I got to do what I got to do, but I'll see my mother in New York. She's going to be there for the show.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, hopefully I won't fucking, self-immolate.
Yeah.
Hopefully I won't tank it. But, it's a nice, controllable environment. But I will have seen her, but my brother's not going to come. So I'll go down there and do the thing. I cook for people. I guess we try to get back to normal, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on. That's the other thing, man. You're doing the Instagram thing. You look at Twitter, whatever, your Facebook shit, and then you go look at regular news. It's just like none of it ends up being great.
No.
But you spend a lot of your life living there, in that neighborhood, in your phone. There's part of me that's sort of like, I want to move out.
Yeah.
Like I got to pull up stakes.
Well, somebody at your level, man, if I was at your level, I wouldn't be on.
What level am I at? I mean,
at least you can sell tickets by just on your podcast going, I'm coming here.
I think so. I think I can.
Yeah.
I don't think Instagram helps me sell tickets at all.
No. And people were addicted. Also, I think there was a point there where we were on Instagram so much, people were like, I don't need to go to the club. I got them right here on the couch.
I wonder if that's true.
I think so.
Huh.
I really do.
That the relationship they built with us as Instagram guys was like actually better.
Yeah.
In some ways.
Yeah. They don't
like, what do I got to see the...
No 2-drink minimum.
But also, I just listen, I just like listening to them talk.
Yeah.
Well, I got to watch them go do the thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got to go watch them, do the organized thing. They're just fucking sitting around dicking around.
Yeah, a lot of people aren't even into comedy. They're just like, I like these two guys. They're freaks.
I think that's true.
Yeah.
Like I'm finding that even a lot of people that say they're into comedy aren't into comedy.
Yeah.
They're into certain comedians.
Right. They're into cliques or types
Tribes.
of political climates, like these guys are on
the
my...
anti-woke.
Yeah.
The anti-woke guys. Come to the big anti-woke rally.
I say whatever I want, man. I'm dangerous.
We're pushing back on the sad people.
Fuck. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just...
Yeah, you don't got to sign up for that one. I'll take it.
Yeah. Well,
so what are you going to do, though?
I mean, everybody's got their thing, and I appreciate it, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Whatever it is, they're like, wow, well, you made something.
I guess so.
I believe in that because, like, I remember one time.
What if what they make is burning the fucking world down?
Well, I mean, it's, I don't know. You start out and you're doing something, and if people start to come, I do think it's funny when people. I've seen it with music growing up, where they chase styles like, grunge is in. I got to get shorts into Doug.
What is it?
Well, then it's like, the anti woke scene's in. I'm getting in on that. It's almost like when MC Hammer did a gangster rap record. I was like, what are you doing, dude? Yeah. You got your following.
Yeah, I was never I never consciously did that.
Yeah.
But I think you see it a lot more in music. And you definitely see it in comedy. But I don't know that anyone consciously does it. Like when you're starting out, you'll watch a guy for a long time, or you've got your heroes, and you'll unconsciously do it.
Of course.
The same with writing. You got people you like to read, so you're going to write like people you like. But usually it kind of filters out. It kind of passes. You can see remnants of it. Generally, because I remember back in New York when I was starting out, there was always like a dozen Attels.
Yeah.
There was like, Gertie shit her pants. No, just farted.
Oh.
Or was that you?
No, it wasn't me.
It's Gertie. Gertie farting. But there was like 10 Attels around.
Yeah.
And he was seemingly the most infectious. Yeah. So everybody had a little Attel in him. And, eventually it fades. There was the occasional Todd Barry influence person, but you could always see people's influences, especially in New York, because we were all up each other's asses.
Of course.
A little different here. I can't see it as much.
When I started, I saw everybody was Tosh.
Really?
Yeah, they had the cardigan on and the arm crossed.
No kidding.
Yeah. And they were all Tosh, and I didn't know what they were doing until I saw Tosh, and I was like, oh, they're all doing this guy.
Yeah.
I love Tosh. I think he's fucking great.
Right.
And I could never be a Tosh kind of guy. And
there were some Hedbergs around for a while.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then they realized, oh, God, it takes 4 million years to write an hour of one-liners. You gotta have that in you.
Got to do some stories.
Yeah. So I don't know. Everybody does go through their
But
thing.
with music, some guys they never get out of it.
They don't.
There's so many people that's the biggest problem, really. And I'm not shitting on anybody, but I have. But when I get a lot of these unsolicited records that, that are self-released and stuff, it's like they can't get out from under their influences.
Yeah.
Or they don't sound like anything. They're not, together as a band. And a lot of times, it's like, a lot of people play rock, a lot of people country, blues, whatever. But if it sounds too much like something and not enough like you, then what are you going to do with that? Like there were plenty of guys doing grunge, but the ones that really sort of stood out were the guys that somehow were able to come through it.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Right?
I mean, that was my problem with the quote-unquote desert rock stoner scene. Caius was great, and then everybody would go, you gotta check these guys out. They sound like Caius. It's like, I got Caius.
Yeah.
And they sounded exact to Caius. Curly chord, the fucking super fuzz pedals.
Yeah.
I was like, Caius is genius. I got him. These are Caius lights.
And it's so funny that most people in the fucking world are like, who the fuck is Caius?
Right.
We forget what small worlds we fucking occupy and orbit and, what our little things are. I mean, that's one thing I realize more and more. It's not as I'm getting older, and also just because I'm alone. And I'm not talking to that many people. I mean, I talk to guests and stuff, and I sit there with my phone, I read the news, but I don't know what the fuck is going on. My life is small, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not living large. I'm not taking private planes. Yeah. I'm not, in a hot tub in my car. I don't know what the fuck is happening. I'm not going to black tie events. I'm not going to premieres.
Yeah.
I'm not going to fucking rock shows, but no one did for a year. But now it seems we're sort of back in it. But my life is small.
Yeah.
And even some of the
mine too.
But like the music, you start to realize it's like, 12 people proportionately to the planet know who Caius is.
Right. Yeah.
It's a reality. I think a few more people know who Queens of the New Stone Age is, but not that many.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah. They have the ultimate career. I would love that career of you have indie cred.
The solid following.
Yeah, great.
That'll make you a living.
Real music fans, too.
They sell out? What do they sell out? What do you think they sell out?
Well, they did the Forum, no problem.
Oh, that's big.
Yeah, they're big. You know, they got big, but early on it was just this great kind of theater rock. And, and who doesn't fucking respect Josh Homme? The guy's just a goddamn legend, man.
I just don't I don't know how musicians plug on.
Yeah.
I mean, you bailed.
Yeah.
I see and I don't mean to, I don't want to be condescending or be a dick, but getting in that van and doing that tour and doing those rock clubs for nobody, and not making any bread.
Yeah.
It's one thing about comedy, it's generally when you're starting out, you're making a little scratch, you probably get put up, you could probably eat at the club.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm still in that thing,
You don't have that much equipment.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't need a van.
No. Yeah. That was what I thought was funny about our fight was I was like, oh God, I'm in a band again. This is fucking crazy. Dark Fonzie's just my band, and we're only a two-piece.
And you're the singer. You're supposed to be the crazy one.
Yeah, we're only a two-piece, man.
Got crazy drummer.
No, fuck. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's weird. I knew this was going to happen when I was doing comedy. I've seen it with musicians forever.
What?
You come out of the gate,
yeah,
and I got a little heat. Like, people are like, this guy's kind of funny. He's going for it. And then and I did your podcast, got passed at the store, and then I was like, if you don't get something right away, like the audience doesn't grab on or the industry, most people quit or you're in for the long, long haul.
Yeah.
And I knew that was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen because I was like, oh, man, there's a little heat on me. People are digging it. I'm working with the right dudes. I'm going on. And then nothing. And then it's like either you keep going, and I'm going to keep going because I fucking love it.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to feel like I'm getting pretty good for me,
Yeah.
For me.
Well, that's what you're saying.
I feel comfortable, man.
Wait, so what, well, yeah, I mean, we eventually you become a lifer, but you switched lifers.
Yep. Well, music, it's funny because I did it all the way until I didn't love it anymore. So if I didn't love comedy anymore, I wouldn't just keep going.
Yeah.
I know guys, I saw guys in green rooms recently saying how much they hate comedy. And I was like, hey, man, you can do other shit.
What, young guys?
No.
Old timers?
Not old timers, but, and I'm just kind of like, you can do other shit, man.
Can you?
Yeah, you can. I did
it's a
it.
love-hate thing, man.
Look at me, dude.
I know.
25 years comedy or music, and I was like, fuck it, man. I'm going to try comedy. I always wanted to do it.
Try the harder thing.
The harder thing, and something I should have done from the beginning.
Well, you can't do that
no, you
to
can't
yourself.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I hear you, but I mean, I have a... I don't really blame comedy anymore. Not since I've been able to draw an audience. I don't blame comedy. I don't say comedy sucks.
Right.
I'll blame myself.
Yeah.
In terms of loving it, I like it more now than I ever have.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know really what I like more. I like music, but I'm just okay at it, but I'm good enough. And I don't have any illusions about doing music for real, in an express myself kind of way.
Yeah,
I can pick some cool covers and make my way through a sound or two.
Yeah.
But like cooking, I love to cook, but I think I'm a little late in the game. I can't go to culinary school and be like the next hot shot.
You could.
No, I don't know.
You never know, dude.
I kind of know.
Look at me, dude. I started comedy.
Yeah.
People are like, you can't do this. Yeah. There's no fucker. You're 44. Get out of here, you loser.
Yeah.
Like, for years, that's all I was hearing.
Yeah.
And now I'm like 12 years in, and I'm like, I'm doing it.
I don't know. Do I want to be a chef? I want to do nothing.
Yeah.
I just have to find a country. I have to find I have to track down a consultant in Ireland. There must be some industry where they're like, can walk Americans through a transition. Yeah. How does it work? Yeah. How do you buy a house here? What do I got to do to stay here?
My buddy Tommy just bought a house there.
Tommy, Rich Tommy?
No, this guy Tommy, that's a Patreon friend of mine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And?
He can give you all the hits, man. Yeah.
He just went and bought one?
Yeah, it takes a while, but I think if you bought one cash, you'd be fine.
Right. But what? How long can you stay there? What does it mean to own a house there?
Yeah, I don't know.
What do you got to do?
Yeah.
What's the visa situation like?
Yeah.
What do I do with this place? I love this fucking house.
Yeah, well.
But I feel like the country's going to burn down, bro. So, I want out.
I'm doing that bit where I say, I'm just working out so I can see how the planet ends. I need about 30 more years. So I want to eat healthy because I don't like to leave the movie early.
That's so funny. I'm doing the opposite joke. Like I changed my diet to shitty things because I don't want to die at the same time as everyone else.
I wanted to step out the door and see global warming at its fucking fiercest, where you just melt.
Yeah, oh yeah, well, it's happening.
I know.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I get that the sort of heartbreak of it all.
Yeah.
You know, because I somehow still experience it, and I don't even know why.
Yeah.
I'm doing fine. I just really think it's my perception. I think that if I do things that make me hard on myself, I don't know why anybody would like me. So it changes my perception. If I do things that make me hate myself, or I'm hating myself, I'm sort of like, you know, like I can't believe anybody.
Yeah.
You know, you're great. Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
But so what happened in Vegas, though?
Well, Vegas, the material is going great.
But what are you doing, hours?
No. I'm only doing 20. We're doing the cellar. So it's 4 guys.
Oh, is that how it works there, too?
Yeah.
Who are they dudes?
Scalaro, your man Scalaro was on. Mark Cohen hosts all the show.
Oh, my God,
Yeah,
really?
He's funny. He lives out there, yeah.
Check it. Fuck, I shot. Jews.
Does
he still do that?
I don't know.
Does he do the Potsy joke?
No. He does sleeping with Carrot Top, stuff like that.
Do you know the Potsy joke?
No.
I still love that fucking joke.
Mark Cohen's funny, man. He's a good dude.
He's definitely funny.
Yeah.
But he used to do a joke when he was living out here in Hollywood. His mother came to visit him, and they were at a restaurant. And his mother says, "Hey, isn't the waiter Potsy from Happy Days?" And he goes, "Come on, Mom. Not everyone in Hollywood is a celebrity." Oh my God, it is Potsy.
Oh man, he's funny, man.
Yeah, it's nice to like he's always been a cellar guy from way back.
Yeah,
it's nice that they're giving him the work. He's like house MC.
I really like the cellar.
So Scalaro and who else?
Nicole Amy.
Yeah,
and then who else was on? Michael Yo moved out there. It really helped me to do 14 shows straight after, the sporadicness of the last year and a half.
Right.
And start.
They put you up nice?
You stay at the Rio. The unfortunate, though, is the buffet's closed. They got a good buffet. It's closed because of COVID.
Right.
So you got to leave to go eat. And before you just eat.
Right.
And I don't like Vegas, so I'm there just writing, podcasting.
No blackjack?
No.
Not even one hand?
No fucking
Not
gambling.
even 100 on red?
Never.
100 on black?
Never, dude. No gambling ever. I can't stand gambling. I think because I had that stepdad that burned it to the ground from the horse track.
Oh, really?
Ron.
What was that guy?
He married my mom. We had a house in, in the Bay Area.
Yeah.
And then he was like he was like a school basketball coach, and but he got hooked on horse racing.
Oh,
and fucking I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden we weren't living in that house anymore, and they were divorced. Like I think he just spent all the money, like maybe robbed my mom or something.
Oh my God! You never asked her, huh?
Ah man, it's fucking dark, And
moved from there.
I got to get that colonoscopy, the re-up.
Oh my God! What happened?
That was a nightmare.
Did you talk about that on the podcast?
No. The lady gave me the fucking wrong information.
Hold on a minute. So so you drink the slop.
Yeah.
You drink the goo.
Yeah.
And you're shitting water.
Oh, here's the comedy. So I got a barbecue for sale on Craigslist.
Yeah.
So I put it up.
I think we're heading into shit material again.
Yeah, no, but I put it up and I'm drinking the stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm on my couch. I go, everybody says it's bad. It's a nightmare. This ain't nothing. And so the guy shows up. He goes, I'm here for the barbecue. It's in a box. So he pulls into my garage and he's looking at it and he goes, yeah, so it's all in there, right? And I go, yeah, it's fucking barbecue in the box. It's good. Yeah, I don't want to fall for that.
You didn't use it at all?
No. He goes, I don't want to fall for the bricks in the VCR box trick, And right then I go, yeah, well, you can open it up if you want. And all of a sudden, the colonoscopy juice stuff kicks in. I'm not even kidding, dude.
Yeah.
I'm in my garage, and he's trying to open the box, but it's fucking thick. And all of a sudden, I go, whoa. I'm gonna shit my pants.
Okay.
I go, hey dude, you gotta, and I just blow up on him. Just throw it in the fucking ride.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's new. Yeah. And he goes, whoa, I don't know. And he doesn't realize I got to get upstairs. So we throw it into his thing, and he pulls out, and I get up. I barely make it, and from then on out, I'm just fucking.
So, well, it's nice to get all cleaned, but
Yeah.
so what the hell happened?
So then I get there in the morning. The guy goes, "Yeah, so what's it look like?" And I show him a photo. He wanted to see, and he goes, "Yeah, it's still kind of brown. When did you eat last?" I go, 5 o'clock. And he goes, "Oh no, you can't eat at 5 p.m." I go, "She said you could eat until you start drinking the stuff. I drank it at 6. She said, don't drink it ever." I'm tired of these people giving the wrong info. I'm like, what? He goes, "Yeah, you got to come back. We can do it, but you got to come back because it might not be, good." I'm not getting dual colonoscopies in 1 month.
Yeah.
So I'm rescheduled for like a couple more weeks from now. And I got to re-drink that shit. But in the meantime, some guy told me, "Hey, they're burning you. There's this one drink now. You just drink one."
Yeah.
Yeah, I was drinking every 15 minutes for 3 hours.
I remember just having one thing.
Oh, yeah, I got to get the one thing.
Yeah, I ended up going to some weird Eastern osteopath acupuncture. I've gone to acupuncture like 3 times now.
Oh, yeah.
And I never do that shit.
Oh,
My buddy Dan's wife is.
I like it.
It's good.
Yeah.
I think it's good. I thought maybe. I feel like maybe it's working. I don't know.
All right.
But then I went to another guy that got referred to me, that Flanny referred me to over at Largo. He says, some of the big shots like it. It's this guy, what's his name? Dr. Fuck. He's a doctor, Drew Francis.
Yeah.
At the Golden something. So it's this giant, Chinese apothecary, a huge Chinese drugstore. There's a couple of docs in there. He's got a hustle. He's like, "All right, start complaining. What do you got?"
Oh, yeah.
He's got this whole hustle. He's got this whole fucking presentation. I'm like, "I don't know, man. I just never feel good."
Yeah.
And I said,
and then he just looked at you and went, "I can't cure Jewish."
yeah, exactly. But no, I think he's like, "I can cure Jewish."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think that's the racket.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I said, "I don't know if I've ever felt good." And, and I brought him all my blood work and I had just gone for everything. He's like, "These all look good, man. You're doing everything you're supposed to do. We go over the diet. We go over everything."
Yeah.
He's like, "You're doing everything you're supposed to do." But then I'm like, "Yeah, well, I get up at 6 every day. I'm working out 3 days a week. I'm running up a mountain 3 days a week. And, I'm going to bed at midnight, 1 o'clock. And I'm sitting there going, I don't know why I'm tired.
Yeah, not enough sleep at all. And you're exercising so much.
I'm fucking running around doing the podcast. But they do this thing where he's got this under the radar trick. Is like the idea is, I believe he's an osteopath, which my father always used to make fun of. Like, they're not real doctors. But the deal is that, like, because I was on the steroids, he can't do it. But he's going to run me through these tests for indicators of things that, Western medicine doesn't do. Like, Western medicine's always going to look for, like, oh, that doesn't look good.
Yeah.
Right? So he wants to run tests for levels, on food sensitivity,
right,
insulin, vitamin D, testosterone, all these, indicators of what might cause, not full performance kind of shit.
Yeah.
And, like, I think that sounds correct.
I'm down with that. There's a person down in San Diego like that I wanted to go to, but it was something like $1,200. But they get you on. They do a graph of what makes you up and down, and all that. And I believe in that stuff big time. Of course, all the food's garbage and all that. I get it.
Yeah.
And
but I brought home these test kits, because I got it. Like they're going to send over a blood work person.
Yeah.
But they said, for when you do the stool sample, I'm like, yeah, I know. You got to get the stick and whatever.
Yeah.
And she's like, no. And she hands me like a cup with a top.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh.
And she hands me one of those, like the old style French fry trays.
Yeah.
She's like, all right, you want to drop one in here and then put it in the cup. And I'm like, what are they going to be poking through this by hand?
Oh,
they got not a machine situation. How much shit do you need?
I know, like a doo-doo smoothie.
Wow, man.
Wow.
I'm like, you want me to fill this? Jesus,
that's crazy.
It bums me out, dude.
I know.
Why is shit so fucking horrible?
I don't know.
I mean, it's not horrible, but like you talk about it, it's a cheap laugh, and it's also like disconcerting.
Yeah.
But everybody poops. Have you read that book?
Everybody poops.
It's
Oh, isn't that like a child's book?
Yes.
Hilarious.
It's a hugely successful child's book.
Fuck, if I just wrote an everybody poops as an adult in their pants book, I'd be, hey, did you hear about Dean? He wrote the poop book. It's like that fucking bit you have, Mark Maron the Hat or whatever.
Yeah, the hat, yeah. Well, yeah, but like, I mean, I'm sure you could put together a pretty good, pretty good book.
Yeah. Celebrity poop stories.
Yeah, celebrities, non-celebrities. Yeah, adult shit your pants stories.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what's funny? We've done 10 of these episodes.
2 of them have talked about that?
No, but one of them, all they were emailing me on was like, God, those shit your pants stories were so funny. It's like, see, we try to make smart jokes and everybody just wants fart and poop.
It's relatable.
Yeah, I know.
It's relatable, man. I mean, what are you going to do?
When you're in the back of the room, you're like, this guy's fucking bullshit with his fart and poop jack-off jokes.
I haven't heard any fart and poop jokes lately.
I know.
Scalero does a few.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. He's so fucking funny, dude. Is he all right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. I don't think I've ever done any sort of organized shit jokes.
Yeah.
Where I've like embarked on a shit story. I don't believe I have.
Yeah. I can't remember if
I jerk off jokes, yes.
Of course.
Piss jokes, not so many.
That's how you start.
Yeah.
I
was noticing that about who was I watching that was like, blew in a way that I realized that I sort of missed.
Yeah.
I can't. Who the fuck was that?
Dirty comic.
Oh no, I remember it was Esparza.
Felipe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love him.
Yeah, and I'm just watching a special because I was going to talk to him.
Yeah.
And he's just doing dirty jokes, like dirty stories about himself.
Yeah.
And I remember I used to do those.
Yeah.
All the time, just fucking stories, whatever.
Yeah.
And I used to like it. And it's like nobody told me not to do them. And I don't think I was made to feel uncomfortable for doing them, but I edged them out.
Well, I always felt, and I've told this story before, where I was starting to do comedy and you're doing that kind of stuff. And then you go to, and then all of a sudden I'm doing alt rooms, like say a Meltdown.
Yeah.
And then people are frowning on you, and then I said, well, it just depends what you look like. I look like this, so people frowned on me, but Pete Holmes is up there like, I love giant titties. And they're like, he's so cute.
Right.
I'm like, wait a minute, this guy's way dirtier than me,
Yeah.
So it just kind of depends.
Who's delivering the goods?
Who's delivering the goods. And,
well, you kind of want to make it unique. I mean, I was always sort of like a fan of like, the Hicks style blue jokes.
Yeah.
Like, the Dick Joke Island is like, he used to do that joke about, we'll do some politics, then we'll parachute down and land on Dick Joke Island. I can't remember exactly, but like, it was just part of my DNA.
Well, I being around you and Burr and
I can't see Burr doing fuck jokes.
And Ian, being around those kind of guys, I got the hacky out quick, like you realize,
But I don't think it's hacky to do fuck jokes.
Yeah.
I just think like ultimately, you get into your life.
Yeah.
And I did fuck jokes on This Has to Be Funny.
Yeah.
The one about like the girl, I get the text from the girl of her vagina at just right after a guy sent me the picture of the bookcase he made for me. And I'm like, I don't know if it's age or what, but I was more excited about the bookcase. Like,
yeah.
That thing's built to last. That other thing, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, you had that one like, that thing could take a beating.
Oh, that's just a one-liner about the first time you see a woman masturbating.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it was a tender flower.
Yeah. That thing could take a beating.
I think it could take a beating. I like that. I like the jerk off jokes because people laugh in a very specific way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I did some filthy shit, but I never thought it was hacky. But what happens is, if you're involved with somebody, or you're married,
right?
They eventually they'll be like, could you not maybe talk about my asshole like that?
Yeah. I just try to do jokes about stuff that makes me angry. Like the lady today on full speakerphone at Blue Bottle. Oh, I wanted to fucking...
Yeah.
When they're on speakerphone while they're ordering, I just start talking louder. Hey, Gertie!
Yeah.
Gertie!
Do you really?
Oh yeah.
So,
Just,
yeah, so it's like, so now there's some other person going like, that lady's really loud in her speaker. But what's with the crazy guy, the dog?
I know, but I'm just like, hang up the fuck.
There's another comic somewhere going like, man, I just saw this dude at the fucking Blue Bottle. Fucking, it's like I think he's married to his dog. It's crazy.
It is crazy though.
So I'm fucking digging that lined Will's jacket that you didn't get.
Oh, fuck you, man. Oh, by the way, I wanted to promote this. I will be headlining in Bend, Oregon, November 11th and November 12th in Portland, Oregon. And Ship John is bringing me a lined fucking jacket.
All right, fine.
And you know what I told him? I said, I'm fucking tight. Marin wears it every goddamn night. And I'm over there unlined like a peasant. I'm in the unlined
So
one.
wait, now you're going to get the same color?
No, I got olive green.
Oh.
I'm
Isn't that what I got?
No, didn't you get tan?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Is there a difference?
Yeah, there's different. Like there's like a kind of an ice blue gray.
Dude, I sent my Filson in to a refurbisher.
Oh, I can't wait to see it.
Because like I did it myself and I just hated it.
Yeah, I want to see that. Because you said, remember they told us that they strip it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they did. I don't know. I mean, it was already, it was like, literally, I did it myself. So there was like chunks of wax on it. It just was like,
Yeah.
and I was like, I can't fucking stand looking at this thing. I barely wear that jacket.
Yeah.
But I like, they
You wear
told
the shit out of the wheels.
Well, yeah. I've been wearing a lot of and the Ship John shirts. Well, now, thank God, it's like the temperature's up. If that guy from Mercy had lined those jackets, it would have been fucking so much better. You can't fucking do that tin cloth with no lining. You can't do it, dude.
I mean, you can. You like,
It looks okay, but it doesn't feel good.
Right. Well, it does. Like I told Ship John, like when I'm on stage, I'm curling my arm with the mic.
Yeah.
And then after the show, there's like a fucking red. And he's
Right.
like, we got to make it okay to talk on your mic.
Yeah, I mean, so I sent that thing into Phil's. It's $75. You got to send the postage, and
That's great.
It doesn't cost that much. I just wanted to see what they did to it.
Yeah.
I'll show you in the house. They did it.
Oh, did you get it?
Yeah.
Oh, how's it look?
Good.
Oh,
I think so. Like, I think I fucked the jacket up with the heat gun because I didn't know when it was done or something. So I think I cooked some lines into the fucker.
I'm on that tan leather I got at Standard and Strange. You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it
The
comes,
natural leather?
Yeah, but now it's starting to turn.
Looks like skin.
It looks like foreskin.
Yeah.
But now
Giant-
it's starting to
giant
turn like a
foreskin.
tan marble.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, dude, it's fucking getting great. I'll wear it tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm not a leather guy.
I know you're not, but it's.
I wish I was, but I'm not.
But they make a
I'm
couple.
more of a corduroy guy.
I bet you could wear one of these, man.
I mean, I'm sure I could wear. Like, I like you mean like the what is it called? The what jacket? The bicycle jacket or the?
No, it's the Y2 Levi type.
But what's
one.
the other kind that from the other one?
That's the motorcycle jacket. You mean the one with the no collar and everything?
No, the one that from Drugstore Cowboy.
Oh no, that's the that's the car coat.
Car coat.
Oh yeah, I got a car coat.
Yeah, car coat.
I'm trying to break it in on the couch. I wear it on the couch.
Yeah, I finally have committed to these. Look at how they're all fucked up. Does that make you sad?
Oh god damn, they're the fucking Brian the Bootmaker. You know that
Chuckus.
That boot right there.
Yeah,
I told you a million times. It's the boot I've wore for now. We're going on 6 years.
Yeah, I'm just doing it, man.
I fucking love them.
Yeah, and I always sent that pick guard back to.
Oh yeah, Mr. Banker.
What's that guy's name?
Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
black.
I'm getting black, but now I forgot to tell him to give me a jack plate.
Yeah, we get
called jack plate.
Yep, jack plate.
So mad that this fucking thing burnt out. I put away a lot of the guitars I'm not playing.
Yeah, you want to sell them?
Maybe.
Let's sell them and just get down to the good. I'm trying to sell everything just to get down to the good stuff.
I would probably sell that fucking 87 Strat.
Let's do it.
And I'd probably sell that fucking mid-80s Telly.
Yeah, let's do it.
What else would I sell?
Owned by Mark Maron. I'll put it on eBay like that. Owned by Mark Maron.
Like right now, I got the Black Custom.
Yeah.
And I got that 60 Junior.
Right.
I got the J Mascis Telly.
Yeah.
I got the Nash Telly.
Right.
I got the Deluxe.
Gold top.
Yeah, and then I got this. I just pulled this out of the
Oh, I didn't know you had a
TV Junior.
Yeah.
Gibson TV Junior.
Wait, is that like 2000s or something?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We looked at the price on that. That's right.
Not great.
Yeah. But great.
Not going up.
Good guitar though.
Great guitar.
How's the Strat?
Great. I got inside.
Yeah.
I play it.
And the Explorer is killer, right?
Yeah, I think those pickups on that thing are great.
Which one you like the best if you could only have one?
If I could only have one guitar,
Yeah.
I got to be honest with you. I'm getting more used to these P90s.
Right.
I mean, I like this. You can't really compare a Strat and a P90 or a Gibson. You can't. Like this.
No, you can't. You can't.
But like, you know, the P90s really will clean up. It's kind of fucking fascinating.
Yeah, just
like
roll it off.
Right.
Yeah.
And you don't have like, and then just kick it up for the lead or whatever. For dirt. But when you take it down, it cleans up.
Yeah,
it's kind of amazing.
I do it on the verses. That's it. It's what I played all singer-songwriter. Roll it down, verses, come up on the chorus, roll the knob
on that
up.
gold top you had?
Yeah. No, on the 58 special I told you to buy, remember?
Yeah.
And then just, and then roll back down.
58 special?
Yeah, remember the TV one that my buddy was going to sell to you? Remember that?
No, I thought that was a gold top with a weird switch.
No, it's a TV special 2 pickup with the rubber switch.
It was a TV special.
Yeah.
It was not a gold top.
Nope.
It was one of these yellow ones.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize
But it was oatmeal color because it was one of the first years where the color was different. Like that. That's almost oatmeal now. How was Wilco? One of my top 10 bands of all time. I've seen them every time.
I don't. I don't know their shit really. I know a couple records.
Yeah.
So I'm going into it just sort of because I know they're good.
Yeah.
And the guy, I got to thank him. The guy who plays synthesizer, you know, just reached out to me. I'm like, sure, I'll go. You know, it sounds nice.
Yeah. I wish Nils would have reached out to me because I had him on the podcast.
He's an animal, that guy.
He's incredible. Now,
but it's almost like it's weird with Nels is that
Nels.
I don't know a lot about that band other than they're a great band.
Yeah.
But a lot of times Nels is in another band.
Yeah. Well, there's these eras of Wilco.
Yeah.
Of course, we have the early era with Jay Bennett on guitar.
Right.
And Ken Coomer on drums. And they're this alt country band.
Yeah.
And
I'm a big fan of Uncle Tupelo.
Yeah.
I was upset.
Of course.
Yeah, I know they went to Sunvolt and Wilco. I stuck with Wilco for a while through AM and through Yankee Foxtrot, but then kind of drifted.
Right.
After that, I stuck with Sunvolt. What's that guy's name for the first couple?
Jay Farrar.
Jay Farrar for the first couple records in and out. But then I lost it.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Lost the thread.
That was right when I was learning guitar and learning how to write songs and, you know, Car Wheels and the Gravel Roads out. But that Wilco album being there, I think it's one of the greatest records of the 2000s.
Yeah, I remember that record.
Down.
Yeah, they played a lot from that record.
Sunken Treasure. You know, Don't Forget the Flowers. This thing's a masterpiece. And, you know, and then Jay gets fired and he passes away, unfortunately. And then they get Nels and they become, you know, they're kind of like they were this Radiohead alt country.
Yeah.
They took Radiohead kind of weirdness into the alt country world and changed, you know. And then people fell in love with them then. This is Yankee Foxtrot's the go, you know. But that being there to me is
that's it.
That's the one, man.
Yeah, I mean they were great, and I enjoyed it, and I recognized a couple songs, and it was nice, you know.
Twitty on SG.
He played a lot of guitars.
Yeah, SG, right? Oh, a lot of guitars. Really?
Yeah,
man.
Yeah. He was going back and forth. Like he did an SG. I think he did, you know, a couple of big acoustics.
Yeah, I sold him an acoustic.
You did?
Yeah.
He did I think there was one Strat even.
Wow,
some
Strat?
Tellys. The other guy who plays guitar was like doing Tellys.
Yeah.
What's that guy's name?
The other guy, I forget his name. The multi-instrumental guy.
Yeah, he plays piano too.
Yeah, I forget his name. He's good though.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they were. I enjoyed it.
Who'd you
got
go
a little
with?
sad. I won't Kit.
Oh yeah,
but I got a little sad.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And you know, Tweety's got demons. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
I interviewed him.
I opened for him once.
Yeah. I mean, he definitely has. Like he's a deep guy.
Yeah, I love him.
Yeah.
God,
you opened for Wilco once?
Yeah, a long time ago, man. It was a fucking like a great day out in Calaveras County.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and Jay Bennett was still in the band.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it, man, and I enjoyed like being out, and I don't know, you know.
Yeah.
But I interviewed that guy Bob Spitz about Zeppelin.
Oh yeah, what was that?
It turned out to be a bigger interview. Yeah. Like I mean, I like Zeppelin, and you gave me that information about In Through the Outdoor, which was great.
Oh, I love it
because he confirmed it. Look at the size of this book, bro.
Whoa, let me look at that thing. Whoa, let me see that. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Wow, the biography.
Yeah. He did the big one on the Beatles that everybody loves.
Yeah.
And he did one on Dylan.
Oh wow.
And one on Reagan.
Look how fucking big this is, dude. It's 400. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. It's 628 pages.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what he does.
Have you read it?
I popped in and out of it.
Yeah.
But like, it turns out, he was he was with the, he was in record publishing when he was a kid. Yeah. He was at one of these bubblegum pop publishing houses.
Yeah.
Bruce Springsteen came in once and, trying to get a publishing deal to make some money. Yeah. And he ended up being Bruce Springsteen's first manager.
Wow. Before fucking, wow.
Yeah. What is it? Is it Landau?
John Landau, yeah.
Yeah. And, but I think his partner, this guy Spitz's partner, is the guy that fucked Bruce, but Spitz was out of it by then. But, he ended up managing Elton John.
Wow.
Yeah, for a while, way early on in the 70s. And then, I don't know. And he was in bands, too, when he was younger. So he had this whole backstory that was definitely in music. And then he started doing the writing. And he really, gets in there and he gets access and he fucking does the deal. Apparently, that Beatles book that he wrote is like the Beatles book.
Wow. I'm dying for that Beatles Let It Be thing that's coming out. And I'm also dying for the Zeppelin documentary. It only goes up to the second record, but those two I'm jonesing to see.
What's that going to be on?
I don't know what that's going to be on, but they screened it.
Disney Plus, right? With the
Beatles one, yeah.
Huh.
But the other one they screened at Cannes. And I heard it's fucking great, the Zeppelin one.
Really?
But it ends after up to the second record.
Well, I like that, man. I read that book about becoming Richard Pryor ends in 1970 something. Yeah. I interviewed his wife, and it was great. It was one of the best interviews.
Pryor's a god.
You should.
At the end of the day, that's the guy.
Oh yeah.
I mean, no matter what.
This woman, Jennifer Pryor, was with him from 77 through like 81 or 82. So through live in concert.
Yeah.
And up to him setting himself on fire.
Oh, my God.
And then she's out.
Wow. And then she's out. Hey, I think you took it too far.
Well, no, I mean, I don't know. He was always with a lot of different women, but then he brings her back in when he's got an MS.
I remember that.
And he dies with her.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So great. He realized that was the woman he loved. Doesn't he remarry her
or trusted?
Something? Yeah.
He did remarry her.
Yeah, I remember that.
There was business to be done.
Yeah. Hey, did you ask her this? Whatever happened to that biop film they were going to do where, like, the Wayans guy was trying to be...
Marlon? I talked to Marlon about it.
Yeah, what happened
I don't know, she seems to be working with Kendra Barish, from Blackish on they're writing a movie. So, I mean, something's still happening.
Yeah.
I don't know who's going to play him.
Well, and then there was that Kinnison one, remember? And I showed you the clip. Kinnison, the guy playing Kinnison was killing it on that.
Yeah, but they're going to have to get it past Bill, and Bill is not going to, let the truth be told.
Yeah.
Look at me, Marin.
Everybody's going. Look at me, Marin. Well, man. All right, dude.
You good?
Yeah, I love you, man.
Love you too.
All right.
Look at my eyes, Marin. Can't trust a man who doesn't look me right in the eyes. I'm doing it, Sam. I'm doing it. Hours. Look at my eyes, Marin. Oh God. Okay. What is he doing to my brain? Oh.
Oh God, Gertie did fart. Whoa.
All right.
Again.
Let's go.
Phew.
All right.